Road to Rock. Even Flow by Pearl Jam. The world of rock isn't just written with notes, it is forged in moments of chaos that hide secrets no one dares to tell. Some call it legend, others a curse. Turn up the volume. This is Road to Rock, and this is the story of Even Flow. When I first heard that opening guitar figure in 1991, it didn't feel like a hit being engineered. It felt like a band catching fire while the tape was already rolling. Even Flow was born in that Seattle collision zone, right as Pearl Jam were taking shape out of earlier connections in the scene. Stone Gossard and Jeff Ament had riffs and frameworks ready, Mike McCready brought the sting and the fluidity, and Eddie Vedder arrived with a voice and a point of view that changed what those parts could carry. At the core, the song starts with a simple, swaggering riff, not flashy, just tough and elastic. The groove sits in that in-between place, loose enough to swing, tight enough to punch. Dave Cruson, their drummer at the time, plays it straight, but lively, letting the backbeat breathe so the guitars can talk. And the bass does not just follow. Ament pushes against the riff, giving it motion, like the ground is moving under your boots. Then Vedder comes in, not trying to sing pretty. He comes in like he is reporting from street level. The lyric is about homelessness and mental illness, and it is not abstract. It is human and uncomfortable, and that matters, because it gives the track its tension. The chorus lifts, but it never turns gauzy. It is release without escape. The recording tells you a lot about Pearl Jam at that moment. They cut it at London Bridge Studio in Seattle with producer Rick Parashar, during sessions that were moving fast and changing shape daily. They chased performances, not perfection. And Even Flow was a headache because the band kept trying to nail the feel. There are stories from those sessions about take after take, the rhythm not locking the way they wanted, the pocket not sitting right. That is not myth. That is a young band with high standards, learning what they sound like under a microscope. You can hear the solution in the final track. The guitars are layered, but not overbuilt, Gossard providing the chunky spine, McCready adding lead lines that glide and snapped, almost like a live solo caught in studio light. The dynamics matter. Verses lean back, choruses hit forward, and the bridge opens space just long enough for the band to breathe before slamming back into the riff. Inside the band, everything was accelerating, and not smoothly. They were getting bigger by the week, still adjusting to each other, and already dealing with lineup instability at the drums. That pressure is part of why Even Flow hits the way it does. It sounds like momentum you can barely control. And when it landed, it did something concrete. It helped set the template for a new kind of hard rock on mainstream radio, heavy, melodic, socially aware, and unpolished on purpose. Even Flow wasn't Pearl Jam trying to be the loudest band in the room. It was them proving they could make a groove feel like survival. How many songs can sound that immediate and still carry that much weight? Subscribe to the channel and smash that like.